Today, on the Kearin channel, reality is subject to your command. It only accepts, it never rejects. I am your host, Kearin, and this is the Kearin channel and studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the Kearin channel. One of you reached out referring to a recent video where we presented this idea that you're always that ideal version of you no matter what. That you're either that ideal version of you that assumes they have everything they want and desire, or you're that ideal version of you that assumes they do not have everything they want and desire. But you're always that ideal version. This came about from a discussion with one of you who, after you had this insight, you manifested contact with your specific person within minutes and a date to see them later this month of October. Very powerful. This is a recent video, just in the last few days. And this particular question came up that, okay, but I hear a lot about reprogramming your subconscious, regulating your nervous system, finding those beliefs that are limiting you, that until you do that, until you regulate your nervous system, until you reprogram your subconscious, until you dig up and find those beliefs that are limiting you and blocking you, you'll never be able to manifest anything you want. How does that all tie in? Well, we're going to talk about this today and more. The discussion came up, this person started off by saying, Tom, my nervous system and my subconscious is just rejecting my new identity, rejecting this reality that I want, rejecting my desires. But remember that consciousness, your subconscious, doesn't reject anything. It accepts everything. In fact, it doesn't even accept everything because it is everything. Do you see? There's not even an action of accepting it. We'll make a concession there that it only accepts, it never rejects. But it's not even that. You are that consciousness. Remember what subconscious means. Sub means below. Sub means subject to. Sub means subordinate to. To what? What is this subconsciousness or this consciousness below, subject to, and subordinate to? You. Yes, the physically focused you. It's subject to your command. This is what we've been talking about. But you say, well, what about this, about digging up your beliefs and having to regulate your nervous system to manifest what you want and reprogram it? What do you say to that, to those teachers and coaches out there, those videos that I'm watching? And I even had a session with one or two of them that said, this is what you have to do. What do you say? I say this. I'm going to go to Matthew 8:13. The ancients already told us, go, it shall be done for you as you have believed. In other words, those are their beliefs, their assumptions. That's their reality. That's what they believe is the truth or true of their reality and who they are. Why would you borrow those beliefs? Remember, the question came up, well, what's the difference between a belief that's absolutely limitless and a belief that limits you? And here's the difference. Limiting beliefs require you to believe them to be true. They're taught, they're borrowed, they're repeated, they're agreed to. Limitless beliefs are the truth. Whether you believe it or not, they're true, they're reality. They're not borrowed, they're not taught, they're not repeated, they're not agreed to. They are true, they're truth, they're true knowing. That's the difference. Do you see? So go, it shall be done for you as you believe, but what do you want to believe? I want to show you this again, just so we're clear here. You are always that ideal self. This is you. Yes, you have a perspective, a physical focus, a certain viewpoint through which you see yourself. But you are all possibilities, all realities, all that is, absolutely limitless. This is the truth. This is what's true. Your assumptions, as the law of assumption Neville Goddard teaches, is your truth. What you decide of all that you are that you're going to believe or assume to be true, or the truth of yourself and your reality. You can keep borrowing those and being taught by what others believe, and then repeat those and agree to them. Then you'll go and it will be done for you as you have believed. So you have this infinite, multidimensional, all that is identity. Perfect I am awareness, all that is. And then we have the mirror, the reality mirror, the mirror of consciousness, what we call subconscious. But remember, nothing is out of your awareness. Everything's within your awareness. It's simply, it doesn't mean it's hiding, or it's hard to find, or it's doing things beyond your control. It just means it's below or subject to or subordinate to you. That mirror is waiting for you. It already said yes. It already agreed to everything because you are everything. It can't reject anything. It doesn't have that power. Neither does your nervous system. It's subject to all of you. The subconscious mirror is just reflecting that perfect idea of what you believe is the perfect idea of you. What do you believe? Here you are, the physically focused you that commands reality, right here. And then there's the reflection, the physical you, your physical reality. All those, what you're believing from the proof that appears out there, from the proof that appears what others are telling you. Do you see? An assumption doesn't require proof. You are the proof. It's your evidence. You are the truth. I am the way. I am the truth. I am the life. Beliefs, though, require you to believe them. They require proof, external evidence to make them true. So you have this mirror always mirroring your command. When you speak, it is done. You are the Word of God. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The ancients were very clear with that. But this is all effort and action here is in vain. All effort and action to regulate your nervous system, to try to reprogram your beliefs in your subconscious. All of that's an effort. All of that is in vain. All of it is effort for sure. All of it is in vain. Go and it shall be done for you as you choose. As you know as the truth. You're not going to borrow them. They're not taught. They're not repeated. They're not even agreed to. They don't need your agreement. The truth doesn't need you to agree with it. It doesn't need you to repeat it. It doesn't need for anyone to teach it to you. You don't need to borrow it. It just is, no matter what. Limitless beliefs are the truth. They're true no matter what. You see, it's beyond belief. But if you believe that, the mirror will say yes. It always did say yes. It just accepts. It doesn't reject anything. That's the power. But you're standing in front of the mirror in every moment. What are you going to say? But you're saying it from here, from this reflection, with the efforts and the actions, and saying, this is what this person said. This is what another person said. And now you're getting all mixed up. Right? And then you start defending those beliefs. Right? We start arguing for our limitations. And remember what they say. If you argue for your limitations, Richard Bach, the one that wrote the book Illusions, right? The Adventures of the Reluctant Messiah. Argue for your limitations, and sure enough, they're yours. Because they're borrowed, they're taught, they're repeated. They're agreed to, and then you go, and then it will be done for you as you have believed. It's already done. That mirror is always all that you are. That's what we meant by you're already that ideal you. You, standing in front of that mirror, is that ideal you, right there. Yes, you have a certain perspective or viewpoint or physical focus. But that doesn't limit you, that focuses you. Hear the difference. Right? It's putting your focus and intention as source, as the creator, as all that is. So you can have a physical experience. It was never meant to be limiting. But then you look out there and you say, well, that I don't like that, or it's hard to move, or I can't change it. That's what limits you, because you're trying to do it all from here, from the reflection. You can't do anything with the reflection. You are all of this. This is all of you as all that is. I hope this is clear today. This person really moved when we had this discussion. Right? And I was even drawing, the reason I'm including this today is I drew something like it to show this. It absolutely, that mirror, that reality mirror, doesn't have a mind of its own. Why? Because there's only one mind, the one divine mind. There's only one thought, love. All that is, that you are all that you desire to be. Do you see? And you see that from different perspectives or viewpoints or vantage points. There's only one feeling. That's the feeling of source. That's the feeling of fulfillment. That's the peace that passes all understanding. That you don't lose that. You don't have it, and then sometimes you don't. That's who you are. So it's not about trying to conjure up some temporary feeling. You're already that source. So what's going on? Everything comes from the one primal assumption. I am or I am not. I am that person I want to be or I am not. But either way, it doesn't change that you are already that ideal self no matter what. That's the truth. Truth doesn't need to be defended. It's not borrowed. It's not agreed to. It's not repeated. It just is. Stand in that truth and you will change your life, the likes of which you have never seen before. I'm telling you. This has been my experience. But again, my experience for you is irrelevant. What's your experience? Who are you? I challenge you today for another 24-hour challenge or 48 hours or 72. It doesn't matter. Declare it. Be it now. Know that this is how it works. Go. And it will be done for you. So if you want to believe that you got to dig up bones, dig up beliefs, dig up the dead, and to find out what's wrong, believe that your subconscious has a mind of its own. There's one mind and you're the center of all of it. Believe that you're nervous, you have to regulate your nervous system. You're going to have all sorts of feelings. But there's one feeling that never changes. And that's the feeling of fulfillment that you are. That source. Wow. This is powerful today. I want you to really see this. I challenge you. Take the challenge. Be that person. Know that you're already that ideal. And just like this, in this video I talked about this particular creator a few days ago, it's just that insight that, wow, wait a minute. I am already that person that I desire to be. I'm either assuming that I have what I want, or I'm assuming I don't have it, but either way, that doesn't change me being this ideal. That's when it moved, because she moved to that understanding. Very powerful. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin channel in studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to check out the Be Something Wonderful channel more powerful content there, as well as the membership channel. We're going to be having another live stream. And we just released a powerful video on the Be Something Wonderful membership channel. So there's new content there. Take a look. Creators, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here on the Tom Kearin channel. Until next time, we'll see you soon.